hot dog sundae? Peanut butter jelly hot dog? Such atrocities should get you thrown into jail. And unfortunately, they're not even the worst ones I'm gonna be trying today. I ranked the weirdest hot dogs I could find on the internet so you don't have to. This first one is a peanut butter and jelly hot dog, which is simply just a hot dog with peanut butter on one side and jelly on the other. Or otherwise known as the PBHD, obviously. I don't know, I'm kind of nervous about this one. It just feels like more of a gag joke or a prank than an actual treat, but I put peanut butter on my omelets, so who am I to say who's a freak and who's not a freak? Wow, this actually slaps. This is amazing. Have you ever had bacon and jam accidentally touch each other on the breakfast plate?
What?
This is kind of like that, but it's nice. This is a treat. Like the peanut butter, the jelly, the hot dog, all combines to this ubiquitous, is that a word?
Like a word
For where everybody's pleased all at once, and there's no fighting going on, even though everybody's wildly different.
S tier. This is amazing. Granted, this hot dog isn't gonna be for everybody. Like, I'll say 3 out of 10 people will hate it, 7 out of 10 people will love it. You should really go and try this. Unless you're allergic to peanuts, don't do it. Or hot dogs, or buns, or jams, or just a great time in general. This is amazing. Up next, we have the hot dog sundae. Yes, you heard that right. I found a few different variations online and just knew I had to put it in the list. It consists of a hot dog, ice cream, chocolate syrup, sprinkles, and cherries on top. This right here is the pinnacle of all pinnacles, the garbage truck of all garbage trucks. This is the holy grail of all things that shouldn't exist. This takes the crown, I'm assuming. It might actually be good, but there's only one way to know. All right, I'm gonna make sure I get a little cherry there. A little, oh, it's gooping already. This cannot be good. There's no way. Oh. Maybe I'm just a disgusting man. I've definitely had worse. This isn't a joke. I would take this over pickle candy cane and fruit cake any day of the week. Look at that. C tier, final answer. Once the newness kicks out, like opposite of kicks in, it's kind of good. Don't try it though. If you complain in the comments that you tried this and you thought it was horrible, that's on you, dog. Hot dog. Caesar salad hot dog. This might just be the healthiest hot dog to make the list. Believe it or not, there's a few online recipes, as if it's not just step 1, hot dog, step 2, Caesar salad. All right, I think this is gonna be the healthiest item on the challenge. Well, it's not so much a challenge as it is a review list. Anyways, we got Susan now. She's up and running. She's quite lazy though, she quits out, you'll see. That's actually not too bad. It kind of reminds me of a hoagie, but like with a lot less going on. It's just a hot dog and Caesar salad. I personally have a really hard time hitting my daily greens, so this might be the way to do it. Just make it easy, you know? Just make sure a glizzy's attached. Attached? What are you saying? I don't know.
Is it good?
This is as good as a salad can be. B tier. It's got a nice crunch to it with the romaine lettuce. Is it romaine or is it iceberg? Romanian? Roman? Raymond?
I think it's romaine.
Romaine lettuce. Yeah, I gotta save my room. I'm already not feeling so good from these hot dogs. I gotta chill if I'm gonna have any more room in this tank, in this dump truck. If I'm gonna have any more room. This hot dog was by far the hardest to find. I had to call place after place asking if they had this special item, and everyone said no, except the place I least expected. The casino. I could not tell you how lost I got in there, but alas, we secured the bag. Alright, so that place was absolutely massive. I walked around the whole thing and I spent like a 10-minute side quest looking for this coffee shop But I found it eventually, and now I smell like a cigarette. So on to the video. So without any further ado, the Eclair hot dog. And no, they didn't sell it as a combo. I bought the Eclair separately. Who knew that almost no one sells Eclairs? I feel morally bad doing this. An innocent, beautiful Eclair. I mean, look at this thing. Look at what we're doing to this thing. Oh. Ooh. Oh. 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 This is so bad. Don't do this at home. You've been warned. Don't do it. Don't you dare even try to do it. You've been warned. I'm just gonna have to give this one a D tier. Anything better than this would be criminal. There's a lot that went into this just to massacre my boy. You may find yourself wanting this next one in the AM, the breakfast sandwich hot dog, which is made with a bun, hot dogs, egg, and cheese. Right here we have the magical, beautiful hot dog breakfast sandwich. And this thing is steaming, it's dreaming, it's super soft, got a brioche bun. I saw this bad boy on the Reddit post. This beauty, this beauty was on there and I had to include it on the list. It kind of looks like something you'd find at the gas station and get terrible diarrhea, which is something I would buy. Anyways, this looks like a really good sandwich. Here we go. And I think we could benefit from some sauce. This is Duke's mayonnaise. Mayonnaise, by the way. And I think it's the greatest mayonnaise on planet Earth. Not sponsored, but Duke's, if you wanted to, I'm open to it. Anyways, oh, there's a hair. Compliments to the chef. Complaints to the chef. I would eat this every day. This is amazing. I'm giving this bad boy an S tier. This is really amazing. You ought to try this. It's got all the food groups. It's got hot dogs, poultry, the eggs, dairy with the cheese, and it's got gluten with the bun. So it's got all your major food groups. Okay, I could not believe this next one exists, but it does. The Twinkie hot dog sandwich. Okay, so this hot dog, if you're gonna call it that, comes from the movie UHF with Weird Al Yankovic. Now, I've never seen this movie, but in this movie lies an iconic line where he eats this, he calls it a Twinkie hot dog sandwich. It's a Twinkie split open with a hot dog inside of it.
That looks good.
With some cheese sauce. Dipped in milk. Have we any self-respect? I'm nervous for this. I've had worse things. Surprisingly, I still don't think this is the worst thing in the world. C tier. Now, this should not exist. Reason went out the window a long time ago, so don't even give this a shot. That being said, it's really not that bad, and it's a teensy, weensy, little bit delightful. I might add, there's a lot worse than the Twinkie hot dog sandwich.
What about the cheese sauce?
I mean, cheese and hot dog, that's a winner, right? You go to the 7-Eleven and you have a cheese-filled hot dog. That's as old as time itself. But to add a Twinkie, kind of a nice little treat. But in also another aspect, it kind of makes you sick to your stomach a little bit, knowing that this should be outlawed. Now this hot dog pretty much speaks for itself. We've got the pickle hot dog. It actually doesn't look very bad at all.
Are you sure about that?
I've had plenty of relish on my hot dogs, but I've never had hot dogs on my relish. So today is a first. Blur that out.
Nice shot.
The onions are an absolute banger of a accessory to this bad boy. Apparently this is a keto thing. People do this to eat glizzies and stay healthy at the same time. It's kind of giving me flashbacks to the candy cane pickle. That thing was disgusting, but this one was actually a win. I'm gonna put that as an A tier. That was actually really good. You could actually eat one of those and you're getting like your vegetables. Is a pickle a vegetable? I think so. Next, hot dog. All right, guys, so I just could not wait for home for this one. Look at this bad boy. We've got the Korean hot dog, corn dog. I'm not quite sure. It's half hot dog and half cheese, deep fried with this like potato skin filling outside thing, coated with sugar. I've got some of this gochujang sauce. Wow. We haven't got to the actual hot dog yet. It's just been cheese, but this is delicious. This is amazing. The sugar really spruces it up. A teensy bit sweet, but mostly really savory. And the crunch on those potatoes is just out of this world. It's kind of like eating a hot dog. No, a corn dog with French fries, actually. Here we go, hot dog bite.
That one is an S tier.
If you guys have never had one of these, you know what you have to do. All right, back to the trailer for the next one. Up next, we have the Colombian hot dog, which has the most ingredients out of the whole list. Hot dog, mayo, mustard, ketchup, pineapple sauce, which I used apricot as a substitute, coleslaw, and crushed up chips. That's 8. Pineapple on hot dog is a little bit weird, I will say, but I am a pineapple on pizza kind of guy, so I think this is very fitting, and I think this is gonna be like Party Town USA in my mouth. That's a lot going on. Not a big coleslaw kind of guy. It's like the worst kind of barbecue food there is on earth, but it provides that nice crunchy texture with the pineapple chips, potato chips, that with a little bit of sweetness from the fruit sauce. And I'd say overall, this gets an A tier. This is a really good hot dog. Good job, Colombia. Way to go. Up next is the Seattle dog. This one consists of a hot dog, cream cheese, grilled onions, and jalapenos. So obviously this is the Seattle dog, which actually I've never heard of, and I'm a Seattleite, Seattletonian, Seattle. Yeah, I'm from Washington State, and I've never heard of the Seattle dog until this challenge. It's not a challenge.
Shut up about the challenges.
Seattle people aren't really known for their spiciness. They're known mostly for coffee, grunge music, rain. I'm kind of surprised that they have jalapenos on their hot dog, just saying. This thing is actually not that spicy. I think it's because I'm just a little baby and I hollowed them out and then scraped all the seeds out and then washed it and then put it on my dog, my hot dog. I love, 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 love the cream cheese. That gets an S tier, baby, easily. I'm just a little bit sad that it's taken me until now to find this. Or did the hot dog find me? Maybe that's like, I should put that on a bumper sticker. I didn't find the Seattle dog, the Seattle dog found me. This next dog is coming all the way overseas from Norway, the Norwegian hot dog. Traditionally, it'll have a potato-based tortilla, some ketchup, mustard, and even some onions. I don't know, if you're Norwegian and you grew up with this or you know about this, let me know in the comments because I'm super curious if that potato tortilla is like super different than the flour tortilla. Look at that big thing. Don't show that. This is kind of like the top ramen of hot dogs, I would say. You just kind of throw it together. Everybody's got tortillas laying around. It just seems kind of average, you know? I'm gonna put it in C tier. It's okay. Next hot dog. Next on the list is the mac and cheese hot dog, which is powerful but simple, kind of like your mom's Suburban. I have felt better, let me tell you that. Feeling a little bit under the weather there from 11 glizzies so far, but I can't imagine in any universe that this is bad. This is surprisingly not very good. Really think this was gonna be an S tier, honestly, but it's way better when you put your little, slice up your little dogs and put them in your mac and cheese, you know? I don't know, I think the bread is just throwing it off. This is a big letdown. This one's gonna have to get a C tier. No, that's not fair. This one's getting a B tier. Didn't live up to the hype. Who put the hype up there? Me. You may ask why the donut hot dog was next on the list, and I wonder the same thing. Some unwell individual posted it. We got a regular glazed donut and some fixings, and wha-bam! Donut hot dog. There's many different ways to do this, but this is the one we've chose to... Allergic to good meals. I'm seriously starting to get pretty nauseous. Oh man, I can actually feel my body having like a negative reaction. This is D tier without even a hesitation. Yo, no cap, this is cheeks for real, on God, bussing skibbity toilet. That is one of the most disgusting things that I've had in my life, and I've had quite a few disgusting things. The video's not over yet, but I would really appreciate it if you liked and subscribed. I finally hit 1,000 subscribers. I really appreciate every one of you who has subscribed. Thank you. And on to the next hot dog. Next up, we have the marshmallow and hot dog combo, which is made of marshmallows and hot dogs, if you couldn't guess. Apparently this is a Filipino thing, so if you're Filipino and this is familiar to you, please comment, because I'm actually pretty curious about what the deal is with this. Here we go. I think I can kind of see it. I don't know. I'm gonna give this a C tier. I don't want any more hot dogs. With that said, I think I'm good on hot dogs for the rest of 2026. Of course, I'll probably find myself at the Costco food court next week. Let me know if there's any other foods you want me to rate. I'll do it. I'm not scared. Well, folks, that about does it for the weirdest hot dogs I could find on the entire internet. Let me know what you thought about it, and I'll see you next time.